What are explain the multiple colors that we're seeing on the map now?
Okay,
Like the
so
new.
these are now the orange ones are siege sites. So the siege sites are, um, if you're playing the PTR or played the PTR, these were the ones that had the red pips. Um, and max severity level is 3. So right now they're okay. They're at severity 2. This is standard, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. But these are the sites from which sieges might launch, and whenever you have a siege site that is 2 or higher, um, you have a chance to trigger a siege back at home, right? Because they'll send out hordes, what are siege hordes, back towards your home.
Does the Haven protocol still kill Zeds from the siege hordes?
Uh, we did make some changes to the Haven device, because there are a lot of things about the Haven device that just don't make sense in this. But it will still be able to kill. It still does the little head popping thing. I'll talk more about the Haven device here in a minute when we talk more about sieges. But yeah, the Haven device still has a function in this world. It no longer stops. No longer prevents sieges because that just doesn't make sense in this scenario. But it does some mighty fine other stuff. That little warning when you're at home: infestations are too close. Clear siege sites to improve, and we've cut off the last word there. So I've got to figure out how to. Apparently, that notification is too long. However, siege sites are the only things that count against your morale now. Like all of these other infestations, you can have all of these infestations. Like this entire section could be covered in infestations, and it will no longer affect your community morale. Only these sites will, because you know something is coming. And so it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I know we've been putting in some work to make sure that, okay, good, they're in there. But as you can see, you got a whole bunch of infestations down here. They're not particularly high severity just yet, or at least the last time we looked at them, we didn't know they were. Oh, siege has triggered. Here we go. All right, so siege hordes. So you got a siege horde that's coming in. It's got 1 screamer and 3 zombies in it. And this one also only has 1 screamer and 3 zombies in it. It's the first wave, so it's not going to be particularly difficult. If you want, you can actually go out and kill those hordes before they get there. So the siege is happening. The screamers will scream as soon as they get to the perimeter. And now they're marching, and the rest of them are coming. Right? So they're coming now. Look at them; they're just booking it for the base. So we're gonna drop some murder on them. Did we already finish that horde? I think we already finished that horde. Okay, drop some murder. Where's the other one coming? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So we can help from the outside. Kill them before they get to base. Or we can kill them once they get into base. Alright, here we go.
So, Joe, will plague hearts that are awakened eventually fall back asleep?
No. Once they're awake, they're awake. Until they've eaten you or you have killed them. That's oops. That is the thing we kept. Largely because just the entire task of putting a plague heart back to sleep is really difficult, right? So then you'd have to convince it somehow that you're part of the zombie infestations. You know, as Twain says, zombies don't care about your acting skills. They just want to eat your brains. Alright, let's Take an energy drink.
So will if you have a follower, will their actions contribute to the buildup of Plague Heart's awareness?
I think if they're from your community, yes, but I don't know that there's necessarily. I know that right now what you can do on the PTR is basically let enclaves do their own thing, and they don't count. So, like, if you just drag the zombies to an enclave that happens to be in plague territory, then no, it's not going to count against you. I haven't checked with followers, but if they're community followers, I would hope that they do. But I don't know that I've checked it specifically. Put a Starshank launcher on somebody, for fun. I thought the grenade launcher was enough, Viscid. I thought the grenade launcher was enough. Okay. So that's what a siege looks like. Now that was only severity 2, but it empties out all those siege sites that were up here. And now we're back in a position where we're ready to do sort of a counterattack against the plague threat. Now we could take this time, and we could go out and we could go after the hearts, or we could just kind of loot and let the world be. Take it at your own pace if you want to, or take it to the zombies if you want. But either way, once the siege is over, you will have a little bit more leeway.